and then you press your palms, ground with your prayer pose, thumbs touching your sternum. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Breathe in. Deep, 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 deep. Breathe out. Even deeper. One more, guys. Super deep inhalation through the nose. And out through your mouth. Let us swim for warm-up. Let's go forward, back, spreading the chest, and then spreading the shoulder blades, connecting the shoulder blades. Inhale here. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale, arms back. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale, arms back, chest forward. And again. And inhale, nose. And one more, exhale, mouth. Keep your arms forward. You straighten yourself. Let me lower the screen a little bit. And we are sitting, very straight spine, arms forward, palms facing out. Come to the pose. And we're going to start one arm at a time. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, connect. Exhale through your lips. It's a very powerful exhalation. I would say like when you want to blow the candles of your cake, of your birthday cake. Keep going. Inhale. Let us think about the breathing. Rest a little bit. I want to walk you through the breathing part. Let's rest the shoulders. We're going to go back to this. The breathing out, exhalation, will be through your teeth. Like this. Pulling the corners of your mouth out and pressing all the air from your belly out through the little gap between your teeth. Squeezing the kegel at the same time. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze your kegel on the exhale. Very powerful exhalation when you begin it from your bottom. Inhale. Very strong contraction of your abs. Right here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Very powerful. Come to center. Connect the back of your hand. And now rotate them. We're going to keep connecting the wrists in this rotation. The only reason I sometimes like to do it this way, connecting the wrists, is because it shows us how symmetrically we rotate our wrists. Just for observation purposes, to get the information, let's go back, about your balance, left and right side balance. And then we can work on making this movement more symmetrical, right? Very good. Excellent. And then come back to center. Move your hands like this, like wings of a butterfly. You face your palms out, the back of your hands face together, and you basically move your hands as if they were wings of a butterfly. Why do we do that? Come to center. The more and the better mobility you have in your wrist, right? The more and better mobility you have in your shoulder. There is a relation between the two. Same thing here. Let's just go a few times. We are looking for 90 degrees angle. So this is just a warm-up, right? We look for a good opening of the wrists, and that will bring the nerve support to the shoulders, and that will nourish your muscles in the shoulders, and the shoulders will also work healthier, better, happier. Okay, having said that, let's continue working on the wrists. We're going to open the right palm. With your left hand, we will go to the base of the fingers, not to the tip of your fingers, to the base of your fingers. And you're going to hold there, okay? Just hold. We're going to work with the right arm. Inhaling as we bend, exhaling as we try to push forward. And look what we are gaining here. We're gaining the supported 90-degree angle. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Again, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last time, breathe in, breathe out. Relax. Now, same thing with your other hand. Open your left palm out. Right hand will hold the base of your fingers. And let's go. Exhale, extending the left arm. We are looking for the 90 degrees angle between your hand and the forearm, as much as we obviously, can do it without pain. Look at the fingertips, and I want to bring your attention here. It may help you guys. The reason why we don't push on the fingertips, because it's overstretching here, creating more discomfort, and maybe ignores or doesn't address this part more. So we go to the base of the fingers and we allow the fingers to soften. This might help you. So little by little, we find a way to be comfortable, to have the full hand open. But for now, as a supportive measure, we're going to hold the base of the fingers, the base joints. Last time. So those of you who struggle, you can soften your fingers. Those who don't struggle on the wrist, you can try to extend them. This is harder than this, okay? Let's work a little bit with these two positions. I'm gonna keep sitting on the side. Let's go with the right hand again. Come to the base of your fingers, extend your arm, and let's work with the fingers only. Inhale, soften your right fingers. Exhale, extend. Look for that sensation of yes, but we don't push through the pain. We play with it, we negotiate with it, we breathe through it. And of course, what kind of pain it is. If it's sharp or shooting pain, no go. If it's just a soreness of the muscles, discomfort, or maybe tiredness, we can work through that. Keep the arms straight, guys. Exhale as you straighten your fingers. One more. Very good. Let's do the same with the left one. Go ahead and hold the base of your fingers here. And now let's extend the left arm. Fingers soft on the inhalation. And exhale, extend. Inhale, soften the fingers. Exhale, open. The right hand that holds the wrist, the hand of the left side, tries to keep it on the 90 degrees. At the 90 degrees angle. I know it's tiring. You can lower your hands, you know that? You can lower your arms and try to do the same. As long as you keep your arms straight, no problem. This is slightly more gentle. This is getting harder. And of course, the higher we go, the more difficult it becomes, right? But we are staying at somewhere in the middle. But just know you can go lower, no problem. Okay, very good. Shake your hands. Shake your hands. Very good. Make sure there's no like big furniture behind you, right behind you. We're gonna throw the hands now. Inhaling, lift, shake, and exhale through the legs. Let go, drop those arms. That's why we looked around, made sure there's no furniture that we could hit against, and then just feel free to throw your hands down. Inhale, hold your breath, and exhale. Lymphatic drainage, guys. Inhale again, hold your breath, and let go. Beautiful, excellent. We are coming to straight sitting and converting this slowly into a wavy motion. In your imagination, excuse me guys, in your imagination, you are having a very soft, flexible spinal cord. And you are drawing this wavy line with the crown of your head, allowing the rest of your spine follow. Let us just make sure we are not simply rocking. This is not a straight spine rocking. This is when you start with your head and then let the rest of the spine follow. Very good. And again, we are visualizing the seaweed. It's so soft yet so strong at the same time. It's hard to break it because it's so powerful, at the same time preserving a very flowy, flexible, smooth way of moving. So we want to get our spine, to take our spine in that direction. The way it looks, the movement looks, is less important, as long as you keep in mind that you are softly waving your spine. We are not rocking, we are softly waving. Can we stay a little longer on the shoulders part? Now the head is steady and we are playing with this kind of like a babble sensation in your upper spine. So shoulders seemingly moving left and right, and you inside you are feeling like the top of your spine, almost like dancing salsa. Very smooth, very gentle, very playful, and it goes with with your breathing, guys. In, out, inhale, exhale, ta-ka-tan, ta-ka-tan. Soften and go. Last time, very good. And there is something that differs or makes a difference between what we just did and just lifting the shoulders. This is a shoulder movement. Could you go with me here? Right? There is no core participation here, just the shoulders. But this is neither just rocking, because rocking keeps your spine straight and kind of holding it strong straight. And we were actually leading this movement from right here, from your core. You were sending not only your shoulders, your upper trunk left to right, but controlling it from your core. Palm, palm. Keep going, guys. The flexibility of your spine is what makes you healthier in all ways, especially, very important, helps us to prevent falls. The more flexible and sensitive and strong our spine is, supported by the muscles, the more we count on it, the more we can move softly and safely. And let's straighten, inhale back, small portions out. And again, breathe in and go. And one more, guys. Breathe in deeply and out. Nice. Can we stay spreading the legs to the width of our shoulders, hands on your lap, Can we just bounce here a little bit? Don't go fully down, neither fully up. We are exploring, you know what we're exploring? The sit bones, the hips, the sacrum, that's what we explore. We are keeping the spine very straight. Our neck is a natural extension of the spine, which means we don't continue face forward. We keep the face kind of facing the floor, slightly in front of your feet. So we are focusing on the hips and pelvis here. In the tiny moment when you're at your lowest position here, you want to purposefully spread the sit bones slightly wider. Just think about those muscles, the glutes, the sit bones, they need to spread wider. So then you sit upright on a wider, better aligned and placed base. This is our base when we sit, right? Let's now rock. For those who are first time with me, we are rocking and walking on the buttocks pretty much every class. This is a great compressed way to work out your entire body, especially the joints. Oh, actually no, energy, muscles, joints, everything. We don't move the toes per se, but they also work as we walk on the chair. We walk on the chair backwards, there's some participation of your feet. But definitely, mostly we are working here on the core. And the core is not only our abdominals. The core goes, I would say, from below our shoulder blades and breasts, from here to below the buttocks, right below the buttocks. So it's a big part of our body, 1/3 if not more. So when we walk on our buttocks, or at least rock on our buttocks on the chair, we are addressing the, my goodness, I would say one of the most important thirds of our body here, right? Because our life energy is here, our intestines, some of the part of our organs is in this part. But I believe importance, if we talk about importance, it's not life importance, it's safety importance. The more we are working out this part, and walking on the chair is the best thing to do, the stronger it is, obviously, and the safer we are as we move. So if you don't have time for the entire class, start your timer for 3-5 minutes and walk on the chair. You will pump energy to the rest of your body for at least a couple of hours. You will be charged. Walk yourself to the front of the chair. Bring your legs closer and immediately check the line of your knees. If it is a straight line, not angled somehow, means your hips are also straight. If you have one knee at least a little bit forward than another, well, go ahead and adjust that. Bring them to the same line. Okay, let's bring the legs together. You can pretend that you're squeezing something which you don't want to fall. Whatever it is in your imagination, from the piece of paper to a cushion, something. We don't need to have it physically, just imagine. We're going to hold those, again, imaginary weights in our hands, and we're going to go and bounce to one side a few times, keeping those knees, those legs squeezed. Remember, we are holding that imaginary object. Beautiful. Come back. We do micro movements also very often in our classes, because the micro movement, we go to another side, because the micro movements are the deepest way, the most effective way to get deeper into our tissue. and it's the safest way. Now, pay attention, guys. We don't come up. We stay here and bounce. The range of motion is tiny. We want to feel the muscle on the right side of your waist contracting, and on the left side of your waist stretching. And then come back to center. Let's inhale deep. Open the fingers. Exhale strong. Close your fist. Let's do a few times. Keep this part super strong. Exhale. Instead of, look how important it is. When you exhale, instead of kind of collapsing here on the exhalation, you in fact get the opposite effect. You exhale, squeeze your belly, and you are getting taller. You protect your spine. So if you have issues with the pain in your back, you absolutely need this squeeze in your abs when you exhale to get your spine more better aligned, safer, and happier. Let's do a few more times. Inhale, spread the fingers. Remember, on your powerful exhale, you squeeze your belly and the kegel. One more. And now relax your shoulders. Keep your fists just softly squeezed. We're going to go and take this exercise further. My belief, it is going to be a little bit more challenging to our brain to keep balance go. We're going to cross the ankles. I'll lift so you can see. Cross the ankles and put your feet on the floor. Don't lift your feet. Ankles crossed. You get those weights again. You look at your legs, guys. You have the ankles crossed. Your both feet touch the floor, and you have 90 degrees angle in your knee area. Ready? Let's go and bounce to the left. We don't come up. We keep in this tiny micro movement range. Bring your entire attention to the left side of your waist. That is now strengthening. That is now contracting, like pulsations. And the right side of your waist, that is now stretching. Also, you see the shoulders uneven. We have the left shoulder lower because we are kind of flexing there, and the right shoulder is higher, but not because we lift the shoulder. We curve the spine. And then come back. Straighten your spine, and your shoulders will also come to straight. Keep the legs. Keep holding those invisible weights and begin the same pulsation, very micro range of movement, very little, to the right side. And now you experience the opposite work on your waist. The right side of your waist is micro contracting, getting stronger, supportive. The left side of your waist is micro stretching. Sorry, guys. I'm changing the name to the waist. Okay, last time, come back to center. Now the feet will change their crossing. We're going to bring another ankle in front and bring both of your feet down to the floor. For this variation of the waist work, we're going to change the hands position. Roll shoulders back, send your hands to the small of your back. Hold your hands behind your back, lower or higher to the waistline, depending on how your shoulders feel. Tuck your chin, don't look up, don't look down, guys. And let's begin to the left. I feel as soon as I moved my hands, my arms to the back, it requires just a little more focus, a little more concentration here. And really find that little stopper. You don't go at your full capacity here. You want to press deeper rather than bigger. Okay? Come back to center, guys. Don't change your feet. Keep them the way they are. And commence micro bending or micro flexing to the right. Having our right side of the waist doing its contracting work. And the left side of your waist doing the stretching work. We don't come back to the upright position. And now, well, let's come back to center. Keep your feet interlaced, keep your hands on the back. Just make sure you're upright here, okay? You are not sitting like this. Remember, we were on the side, but we are not on the side anymore. Let's build awareness and come return to your straight upright position. Very good. Now from here, remember your ankles are still crossed. You're still keeping those ankles crossing the middle line of your body. Let's rotate. Now we do keep our spine straight. We are rotating. If you're holding your hands behind, most likely it's one hand holding another hand. So keep rotating, keep everything same way. Switch the hand on the back that is holding. I had my left hand holding the right hand, and now I switched and I now have my right hand holding my left hand. Keep the hands, reverse your direction. Breathe in and out, inhaling back, exhaling forward. The rotation is not big. Find your sit bones. Find, like sensationally, find your tailbone. Those three bones are your pillars. They are right there on your bottom now. Come back to center. Let's keep our awareness on the bones, on our bones construction, skeleton basically, which is our hard part of the body, and we need to count on it just as much as on the muscles. Okie dokie. Now guys, we're gonna switch the crossing of our ankles, but not simply. Take a look. You have one ankle now in front, whichever it is. Remember which it is. Go back and forward, rock lifting or hovering your feet off the floor. And now we're going to come up and switch your ankle crossing. Now you have the opposite ankle in front, and you're gonna stop here in an upright position. Put both of your feet on the floor. Muscular memory is actually a wonderful thing. If we mentally don't remember which side was here or there, the physical memory will be there sharp. Let's rotate again. Inhaling with our nose, exhaling possibly with our nose as well. Keep everything same way, reverse your rotation. You are hearing my breath, which is inviting your breath to be, an important participant of this exercise. Let us breathe, which is the fuel to our muscles. Last circle. Beautiful. Come back to center. Let us switch the crossing of the ankles again. Switch the crossing of the ankles. Now we're going to use the hands, possibly, guys, sliding up your spine and down. We all have different, possibilities today, but we're going to honor that and just find whatever space you have there available. Exhaling upwards. One more. And find your hands as high up your spine as you possibly can. I can bring my hands kind of waistline, maybe slightly above it, but let's just be reasonable, guys. It doesn't affect our posture. If you're trying to reach higher, but you sacrifice your straight spine, don't do that. Straighten yourself and have your hands on the back. Okay, ready? We're gonna ground those crossed feet or crossed ankles down, and let's move the arms out, forward, out, back, another arm forward. We are sliding the hand against our core, in front and on the back. So we don't separate the hand, the arm, the forearm basically, away from our core. The other arm. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Hello, shoulder. One more on the other side. Beautiful. Now let's bring both of our hands to the front. Switch crossing of your ankles. This ankle crossing is not very active in this exercise. Basically, we're just adding a little hint of a little touch of challenge for our balance machine. We are not moving the legs. This is a lot about shoulders. Sometimes when you are safely seated, you can add this sometimes to just have a little more work added to your hemispheres of the brain. So here we are, guys, in front of our stomach. This will be easy. One, you are separating your hands away from your stomach and bringing them back to, just barely touch your skin, your t-shirt. So this is just to show you what we are going to try to do on the back. So this is about a couple of inches, 3 inches max, away from your body. We are not aiming too much forward. Now, we send the arms behind our back, and we are trying to get the same thing, separating your hands from the back without losing your posture. So you remain upright and you exhale as you try to push those hands away from your back, and then inhale, bring them back again. Let's go. The more you engage your pelvis here, the more engage your kegel, the easier it will be for you to keep your spine straight, not slouching, and actually, getting those muscles active enough to separate your hands away from the back. Last time, very good. Release. Shake your shoulders from your core, from the central line. Make this part be the leader, the initiator of the shaking. The shoulders just shake because you told them, because the central line is doing the movement. Okay, so that was a tough exercise for your shoulders and for the shoulder blades. So here is the thing, guys. Under the shoulder blades, we have muscles that most of us get very stiff and very tight because we lose our posture. So the more we are slouching, the more we accumulate tension on our upper back and neck, the harder the muscles under the shoulder blades are. And therefore, the harder it is to return to upright. So we were trying to get, with these movements that we just did, under the shoulder blade. We were trying to separate and bring more flow to those muscles. So let's just go ahead and flap the wings. Let's uncross the ankles. Now, if the previous exercise was really difficult and didn't let you be upright, you can always start with the flapping the wings exercise. And I want to suggest us, especially new participants today, new members, the exercise that will include the flapping the wings, but the complete exercise that most of my long-term students already have done. So let me show you how this is going to work. The exercise before we begin. This exercise is amazingly good for the lymph nodes that are around the shoulders, especially armpits, and therefore cleaning the lymph nodes there. They help the shoulders, they help the lungs, the heart, for women, the breasts, and also go and bring some benefit to the muscles behind our upper back. So very beneficial, a lot of lymphatic flow here involved. Let's build it. Let's build it. Thumbs under your armpits only if you're able to tap on the ribs. If this is painful, pinch your t-shirt in front of your shoulders. The important thing is to create this impact. Boom, boom, boom. Not just up and down, but actually kind of hitting it slightly against the ribs. Ready? So you will go with your hands position. Follow my voice. Inhaling. Hold your lungs. Exhale. We do not exhale while we are flapping. We inhale. Keep all the air inside. Hold your breath. We do not either go too high up with the shoulders. Keep them at your comfortable height. Ready? Inhale. Hold the breath. Last time, come to initial. Inhale, lift the elbows. Hold your breath. Exhale. All the way out. Inhale, profound. Exhale, let go. And again, inhale deep. And exhale. Center we go. So let us again go back to this exercise now that we already kind of recall the important points in this exercise. It's great for the lymph nodes, health around our shoulders and chest, breast, heart, lungs, the upper part of our trunk. Very great, powerful pumping exercise. Let's go again, just a few times. Finger, thumbs under your armpits if you're able to tap. If you are not able to tap there, touch, pinch your t-shirt. Hold your breath. Just 2 more times as a recap. Inhale, lift. Hold your breath. And 1 more. Inhale, lift. Hold your breath. And let go. You can come forward. Inhale and exhale. Sigh. Beautiful. This is a very invigorating exercise. It's our earliest class, so we feel safe and free to do it. There are many little details to it, but most important details I kind of covered. The reason why we flap the wings with our lungs full of oxygen is that because all that oxygen goes straight to the areas you're addressing. So you want the main amount of air going right there where the work is happening to make it magic, to make it enhance it, to make it more effective. Okay, let us now rock back and forward. Inhale, exhale. If it's possible for you, hover your feet on the inhalation. May sit sideways to show you guys. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Again, you see how straight my back is, like a pendulum movement. You are not bringing the legs higher. It's like one unit, one solid unit. You rock back, your feet come off the floor. You come to the straight, your feet obviously come to the floor. Okay, very good. Let me come back to center. And we're going to play with this rocking. adding elements to sort of a brain gym to balance off our hemispheres of the brain. And the most efficient way to do so is crossing the middle line. Ready? Let's go ahead and cross the arms the way you want and cross the ankles the way you want. Ready? We have both pairs of limbs crossed. Inhale, exhale. Do a few times here, and then I will ask you to sharpen your attention because we're gonna randomly, I am gonna randomly switch the crossing, telling you to do the same, and you gotta follow me. Ready? So inhale, switch ankles, exhale. Inhale, switch arms, exhale. So you already know, inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. Switch legs. Switch both legs and arms. Switch arms. Switch both again, legs and arms. Switch arms again. Legs. Both. Arms. Both again. Legs again. Both again. And center yourself. These back and forward rockings are very little in range. They're mild, so should be more comfortable. Although, since we hover our feet, that is the element of challenge to this movement. We absolutely need our abdominals here. We're gonna follow now with a little different variation. Make sure, guys, that your abs are here helping you to do this. Without abdominal muscles, rocking back and hovering your feet will be very uncomfortable for your back. So use your abs. Ready? We're going to do this now with the crossing arms like this in front. Follow my voice, follow what you see, and let us go. Inhaling, exhaling. Okay, ready? Wonderful. Inhale. Spread the arms. Inhale, spread the legs. Inhale, cross the legs. Inhale, spread both. Inhale, connect the arms. Inhale, cross the legs. Inhale, cross the arms. Inhale, also the legs. And uncross. And cross both, and only arms out, and only legs out, and add the arms, crossing the legs, adding the arms, both open, and last time both cross. In reality, there are many more different modalities we can kind of work on here, because we can alternate the legs, alternate the arms. It's infinite field of work, but we did the main thing. We crossed the middle line, arms and legs, alternated randomly. This was great for your focus, coordination, and of course, the physical part, the muscular part too. Okay, keep your ankles interlaced, crossed, sorry. We're gonna come and interlace the fingers now. And take a look which fingers you have in front or on top. I now have my left fingers on top. I just intentionally did it this way. It doesn't matter which side you have on top, because we are going to change and switch them now continuously. So, did you see what fingers you have on top? Good. Now we're gonna open the fingers, keep your wrists connected. Cross again with other 5 fingers on top. I will come closer to show you. So this is the exercise, guys. You connect the wrists and open, and then come and cross with other 5 fingers on top. Boom. Open, connect and cross with other 5 fingers on top. Open. You see why we were practicing the 90 degrees angle earlier today. Well, now we're opening that book. Doesn't it look like a book? Beautiful. Very good. Excellent job. And now we're going to do one more thing here. So we are going to use this one finger side, other side. So we're going to switch crossing, switch interlacing between the right fingers on top and the left fingers on top. Either way you want to begin, doesn't matter. Ready? So cross your ankles, and we're going to keep the feet grounded to the floor. Let us add the rotation. And one circle, one finger. Okay, let's do just the same side, everyone. Let's have the right fingers on top. Ready? Circle, boom, left fingers on top, boom, right fingers on top, separate, left fingers on top, separate, right ones, and left ones. Reverse your rotation, guys, and go. Separate, right fingers on top, separate, left fingers on top, separate, right fingers on top, separate, left fingers on top. Hello, hemispheres of the brain. Hello, neurons. And switch again, center. Switch the crossing of your ankles. Guys, here we are having triple level of difficulty. We cross the ankle. We keep switching the fingers, which is probably the most difficult part. And at the same time, we are rotating. Please breathe. If you hold your breath, you may feel uncomfortable, which you don't want to. And we don't need to do a huge circle. It's just a little rotation, little range of motion. Ready? Commands, guys. One, whichever direction you want. Adding the fingers. Separate, right fingers on top. Separate, left fingers on top. Separate, right fingers. Separate, left fingers. Last time. Separate, right fingers, and separate, left fingers, and reverse your rotation. And then add the hands. Separate, right fingers, separate, left fingers, separate, right fingers, separate, left fingers. Are you using your abs? Is your spine straight? Are you breathing there, guys? Boom. Inhaling, exhaling. Last time. Very good job. Keep the fingers interlaced, but uncross your feet and bring them to the width of your chair. Let us stop the upper body. Do not rotate it now. Rotate only the arms. And if you want to make sure you really just use the arms, feel free to walk yourself to the back of the chair. Glue your back to the chair, and now do the movement of the arms, and you will feel, are you still touching the back of the chair or not? Keep touching the back of the chair, stretching your arms, and then go backwards, not backwards, other way around. Inhaling, exhaling, nice, inhaling. Feel that space between your shoulders. We focused on it today more than once, actually. So that brings definitely more mobility to your shoulder blade area and the chest, well, the upper part of our spine come back to center. So gives us a little more possibility to sit more upright. We're going to bring the legs just to a comfortable, close to one another position. I will relocate to the front and be near you. Okay. Are we thirsty? I am. I am thirsty. I was talking the whole class. Warm water. Okie dokie, let us, guys, rub our palms and bring your activated palms to your sternum. Relaxing your elbows. reconnection to your heart center. Inhaling through the nose and letting it go through your softly open mouth. Eyes closed. Hands are warming that spot on your sternum where your thymus gland is located. And may this softly transition to your most comfortable way of breathing, your favorite one. And it's a perfect moment to ask yourself that question of awareness. Am I enjoying my breathing at this very moment? Am I enjoying it? Being sincere when you answer. And if your answer is no, adjust whatever you need to really, truly, sincerely enjoy your breathing.